All right, I'd like to solve this word problem for lesson 7-12, math practices and problem solving. This is applied learning. We're going to take our addition and subtraction of fractions and apply it to real world problems. Annie found the 3 seashells at the beach. How much shorter is the Scotch bonnet seashell than the combined lengths of the 2 alphabet cone seashells? So first we're going to have to find out our alphabet cone seashells. We have 2 of them. Combined length means adding. Our denominators are the same, so we just add the numerators. And we are going to take that total, 2 6/4 inches, and we're going to subtract out 2 1/8 inch. And looking for a common denominator, we can leave the 1/8 alone. And we are going to turn 6/4 into 12/8, and we subtract, we have 11/8, which reduces. Remember, 11/8 is an improper fraction. How many times does 8 go into 11? 1 time, and with 3/8 left over. So that's how we can solve our answer. And if we want to draw a problem, we can say our this guy over here too, if you like to write him 6/4, you can also write him as 1 2/4, which is 1 1/2. 2 plus 1 1/2 is 3 1/2. So we can also show this 3 1/2. And our total was, we want 2 1/8, and so we're trying to figure out what is the value of the difference. Or you can do that as well if you want to draw a diagram. Okay. How can you represent a problem with a bar diagram? So drawing a diagram can help you solve a problem, and you can see in this problem, the first step of the recipe is to mix the flour, white sugar, and brown sugar. Will a bowl that holds 4 cups be large enough? So we have to figure out if the first step of the problem is less than 4 cups or greater than 4 cups. So we don't know what the total is of the cups. That's what we're trying to find out. So a bar diagram, you take the 3 values and you're solving for the 3 values, and your total is 3.5. So when you get the value of their combined value, the n cups equals 3.5. So we know that we can use the 4-cup bowl. And you can watch the video on Savvis that will illustrate that problem for you if you're interested. All right, so now for us today, we're going to look at this word problem and draw a diagram to solve it. Philip wants to run a total of 3 miles a day. Monday morning, he ran 1 7/8 miles. How many more miles does he still need to run? So we know the total. He wants to run 3 miles. We know that. Monday, he ran 1 7/8 miles. How many more miles does he need to run is what we want to know. So we're going to take our 3, we're going to subtract 1 7/8. And remember, when we do that, we're going to need to borrow because we can't take 7/8 away from nothing. And remember, when we borrow, we're going to look at our denominator here, which is an 8. So we're going to rename 3 as 2 8/8. And remember, 8/8 equals 1. So 2 8/8 is like saying 2 plus 1, which equals 3. So we just renamed it. And now we can figure out he needs to still run 1 1/8 mile. So that was drawing the diagram. So your diagram can be looking anything that looks like what we did off to the side. Write and solve an equation. An equation can be 3 minus 1 7/8 equals 1 1/8. How many more miles? 1 1/8 of a mile. And you can work on some of these problems, which is applied operations of addition and subtraction of mixed numbers.